I tried this one time. I'm gonna try again. Today is the end of day 6. I tried uploading this video for the last 6 hours and it didn't work. So today was a better day. I had been progressing well, but I had an unexpected visitor. My cycle started, and adding in back pain and cramping to already being in pain was just sensory overload, like crying in the shower, sensory overload. I wasn't prepared for lower back pain. The doctor mentioned it right before surgery, as in, when you get done healing, try to stand up straight because it's going to kill your back. And he is correct. Walking over, hunched over, because he's essentially taking your skin and pulling it down and tightening it so you can't stand up straight or you risk ripping your incision. So it's been rough. It's been rough. Walking hunched over, my lower back is on fire. Shout out to my mama for this blessed heating pad because it's saving my back. I haven't put it in the front. Of course, you're not supposed to do that because increasing circulation means more fluid, means blood, means delayed wound healing. I've been, I had to prepare for where fluid goes, where swelling goes when you're on your cycle, which I wasn't expecting. Because instead of the abdominal bloating, it went to my hips. So my hips and my thighs have been super swollen. I had to cut my underwear. Like, it was a big deal. The most important thing that I've been doing in the past 24 hours is watching my sodium intake, watching my carb intake, because both of those things cause fluid retention, which I don't need, and drinking a lot of water. The more water you drink, help you flush yourself out, helps to move that fluid, that inflammation. I've been taking my vitamins. I've been doing a lot of protein, especially the Only What You Need and the Premier Protein. Those are the two I've been using over the last few days. I've also had to deal with coughing spells. I don't know if it's because it's allergy season here in good old Virginia, but these daily coughing spells, maybe it's because I'm not physically active. You're supposed to cough and deep breathe, which is hard anyway with having an abdominal incision, but having coughing you cannot control sucks after you have surgery, abdominal surgery. So that was major pain. My little stool has been a friend because getting up in this bed was a challenge because, of course, you never realize how much you use your core until you can't use it. Lifting your legs, changing position, sitting, standing. Luckily for me, I know a lot about body mechanics from being a nurse. It's something that they are adamant about teaching as an RN is body mechanics. So I understand how to use my hips and my knees, not my knees, my hips and my knees. I said knees again. My my hips and my shoulders, my lower back, using my arms to sit up instead of trying to use my core to sit up. So it's been a challenge, adapting to not being able to use my body fully. And I've also had to adapt to not being completely independent. I am very independent and very private. So having to have my wonderful Alexis put me in and out of the shower and wash me and help me put on my pad and change my clothes, and that's been the hardest part for me because why you ain't called me for you to get out of the bed? I get out of bed myself to go pee. You're supposed to get up every 2 hours. So, I got my grandma fussing at me about keep still, don't do too much. But then the paperwork, of course, you're supposed to get up every 2 hours and move around. So, it's like the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other. I want to sit down. I don't want to get up. But I have to every 2 hours. So drinking all of this water helps. My water jug is heavy. But this is my friend. This has been my friend for the past couple of days, helping me get my water in because hydrating is super important. Your protein is super important. I'm even still taking collagen because, of course, collagen is good for your hair, skin, and nails. And, of course, since I'm trying to heal my skin, it makes sense to keep taking it, right? I'm taking my multivitamins. I'm still on a blood thinner. Talk about betrayal because I had to take a blood thinner on my cycle. But it hasn't been horrible, worse than it normally is. And of course, stuff. I can't take my turmeric and ginger, which I'm missing, and I feel every ache because normally I take turmeric and ginger every day. But other than that, watching what I eat, dealing with these feelings of numbness has been super weird. Um, Drinking enough fluid, having to get up every 5 minutes to pee when you're in pain isn't fun. But because I was expecting horrible, horrible near death pain, I've seen a lot of people talk about how excruciating it is, how exhausting it is. Um, I have a high threshold for pain, so it hasn't been that bad. Yesterday was the worst day of them all, and that was because my cycle was killing me. Day two was pretty rough, but the first 24 hours after surgery, of course, it's supposed to be bad. So that wasn't anything, that I didn't expect. Um, and, uh, it's been hard, but it's been harder to deal with not being able to get up and move around than the actual surgery itself. Um, so, I can't complain. I've had amazing support. I had a friend come over and do a lymphatic massage for me. I'm going to get another lymphatic massage on Friday. Shout out to Russia. And I hopefully will get the drain out soon. It's draining a lot less today than it was yesterday, which makes me happy because I think that they're going to take it out. He said 5 to 10 days. So it'll be 7, 8 days when I go see him on Friday. So keep your fingers crossed. We'll see. But I'm very happy with my results. I'm going to share some photos, of my results so far. A lot of the things that I'm sharing are on my Instagram. Shantae the Phoenix, Shantae underscore the Phoenix, SHANTE underscore THEPHOENIX. So like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. How was your experience? Have you thought about having a tummy tuck? Abdominoplasty is rough, but it's definitely worth it. I'm glad I did it. And if I had a choice, I'd do it again. So far, I'm really pleased with my experience.